Good morning. Today we're going to be taking off from Orcas Island in Washington State and flying down to Anacortes in Washington State. This is the Orcas Island pack. It's pretty nice. You can get it from the Microsoft Flight Sim store. It's there in the marketplace. Going to be taking the TBM down. It should be a really quick flight. Got all configured, ready to go. Flaps in the proper position. Pretty low pressure, 29.66. Got parking brake off and ready to roll. So the AI will be taking over the radios here. Let's bring that power in. Get moving down the runway. A little bit of right rudder, keep us straight on that center line. .70 knots there, and about 80 knots gonna rotate. Coming up, we got a positive rate of climb. Let's bring up that landing gear. Here we are taking off from Orcas Island. Let's go ahead and set the nav
Victoria
here.
Approach N89 AC 31123
And engage that autopilot.
TBM 91 miles south of Kilo Oscar Romeo Sierra 600 feet. Request flight following.
N89 AC 31123 Victoria Approach. Squawk 7005.
Squawk 7005 N89 AC 31123.
N89 AC 31123 radar contact 2 miles south of Kilo Oscar Romeo Sierra 1,700 feet. Altimeter 29.66.
Roger N89 AC 31123.
Our ITT is a little high. Throw back the throttle a bit. This is a short flight, so we're just going to keep it here at 3,000 feet. Definitely some IFR. Will not be flying RFI though. Nice benefit of Flight Simulator. So we burst out through the clouds here into a beautiful morning. The San Juan Islands. Engine all in the green. Good morning, one bad AF. You can assume what that stands for. So we zoom out here. Let's see what we're looking at. This is the very short flight as we're leaving Orcas Island.
Generic Juliet Papa Whiskey, you are 20 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 approach by a second transition. Clear to second. Generic Juliet Papa Whiskey, you are 19 miles northwest of Bellingham. Contact Bellingham Tower on 124.9 when inbound on the approach.
So let's start slowing it down.
Juliet Papa Whiskey.
Let's set that altitude. And lower the altitude. Let's go down to 1,000 feet. Set the vertical speed. Lower that down to 1,000 feet per minute. Bring the throttle back down to idle here as we slow down. believe that's a runway right there. Definitely a bit turbulent out here. Gorgeous sunrise.
Landing gear.
It's a beautiful view right there. As we see the airport over there on the right in Anacortes. Should be making a turn here. Alright, going to throw in the first notch of flaps. See the engine slow down quite a bit as we come in. Add a little power to correct for that.
74 Sierra traffic, N89 AC 3112 tree 4 miles north, 1,100 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Just throwing our landing gear. And let's disengage the autopilot. Have about an 8-knot crosswind there, as you can see. Now, one thing in the TBM, once you engage those final step of flaps down for landing, it really slows the airplane down. So we're going to watch that as we come in here. Beautiful town of Anacortes. A little low coming down the approach, but that's okay. We have some speed to get rid of anyways. Confirm our landing gear is down. All 3 lights are green. As we're coming in, let's go ahead and throw in that final step of flaps. You can watch our speed just go way down. So to correct for that, we're going to add some throttle. And just on the glide slope now. Speed's coming down to about 80 knots. A little bit of throttle to keep us in there. Definitely a bumpy morning. And throttle back to idle. Flare, point towards the end of the runway there. A little hard on that flare, but a bit turbulent. Down. Pull out those steps of flaps. Let's hit the brakes. We'll just park right here on the runway. Put on our parking brake. Here we are in our Anacortes. Thank you for the flight this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice and short, very pretty. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.